All right. What is going on? What is up? What is up? What's going on, everybody on YouTube? Griffin here, coming back with another live stream for you guys. First and foremost, for everyone that's going to be tuning in for the way back. All right. Sorry about that. Hopefully we don't continue to have issues like that today. So yeah, sorry about that for anyone that's already tuning in. But yeah, anyways, looks like we're finally back up and running. Just a quick little glitch there. But yeah, definitely be sure to hit that little bell icon too. That way you'll be notified as soon as we go live. But yeah, like I was talking about yesterday with SPY, I'm really interested in what's going to happen today with it. Overall, it's kind of in this wedge right now. Obviously, the high was around 274, lows around 270, 271 area. We're still actively trending up lately, at least. Obviously, we had a pretty big pullback on, what was it, Tuesday? But in all honesty, I don't know what I'm going to do as for myself. I might just sit on cash today. I actually did deposit $1,200 into my account. Only about $800 is available right now because of how much you can deposit apparently in a week or something. I don't know. But apparently the rest will become available in about 3 to 5 days, they said. So we'll see what happens. So right now I'm just kind of watching SPY. Cisco's another one I'm watching. I want to see how that's going to move. Earnings wasn't quite, it didn't sound like it was quite as good as they were hoping for. So we'll see what happens. I'm looking at May 21st and May 23rd SPY calls. Calls, of course. Verizon, another one. Only ones I'm really kind of keeping my eye on is Verizon, Cisco, and SPY. XOP's up pretty good this morning too. That was also one that I was considering playing, but don't have super great feelings about it. How's it going, Josh? Good morning, good morning. So I'm really anxious to see how this market's gonna be this morning. We've come off the lows. The lows pre-market were, for SPY at least, down to about 271.5. Again, the good thing is that our lows are getting lower pre-market. So, I mean, it's still trending up of late, but obviously I'd like to wait for some confirmation before taking another position. Because, like, right now, the calls have already dropped 4% just since I started looking. And these are May 21st, so these ones would expire, I believe, what, next Wednesday, if I recall, maybe? No, when is Wednesday? Oh. Or no, these are Monday. Okay, so the Wednesday ones. So SPY does Monday, Wednesday, Friday expirations. So no, I would not be doing May 21st. Literally, the price difference between May 21st and 23rd, buying yourself an extra 2 days, the price difference is not much at all. For a 271 call, 172 versus 146. Or no, 112 versus 148. So apparently we've had a good little pump here. Well, that jumped quick. We shall see. I'm not looking at 272 calls either. I'm looking more at 271, 271 and a half. This thing is super volatile. Good lord. Walmart got rejected at 88. That was what I was watching, that pre-market too, off of the earnings report. Cisco hasn't really moved since open. Nothing has moved around too much yet since open. HTZ's up a little bit this morning. I hope so. That'd be nice. Under Armour might be trying to come back down to reality, maybe. I mean, today I might just sit on cash, and if anything, just close a couple positions, if anything. We'll see. AMD's down a bit this morning. It's down to 12. Oh, it's coming back up. It's up to 1278 now. It has a lot of resistance at 13. See, what I'm interested in is the fact that TVIX is down. Like VIX overall, I think, is down. Markets are trying to break even. Yeah, I seen that because oil's up pretty big this morning. From what I mean, not up big, but I mean oil's up at least. Apple's down. I heard the Nasdaq's like getting. It's not that bad now. It's only down 11. Unless I saw it was down like 30 though. But yeah, it's interesting that TVIX is trying to unch, but still down a little bit, yet SPY and everything's also still down. How's it going? Good morning, good morning. Oh, shoot. Yeah, like I was saying, I might just sit on cash today, in all honesty, just because today kind of, anytime we go from multiple green days in a row to a red day, back to a, yesterday did end green though, didn't we? Just barely, but yeah. To a just barely green day like yesterday, I'm kind of on edge on how I think the market's going to go that next day. Just from my experience, it seems to swing hard one way or the other. Either you have a hell of a green day or you have a hell of a red day. So I'm just kind of never no harm in just sitting on cash. Just a couple that I'm watching is obviously SPY, which seems to be trying to drop. SPY, Cisco, or isn't that what it is, Cisco? What else? There was another one. I think, no, it wasn't Dropbox. Verizon. And I'm slightly keeping my eye on Nike, just because, again, Nike, this is around the time that we generally put puts, just, again, based off of recent trend. Recent trend shows Nike gets up near like 70, 71. Actually, this is the highest it's gotten, but I think their dividends coming out or something, if I remember right. Yeah, it's coming, well, it's still a couple weeks out, but you can just see generally it's had a pretty strong resistance right around 70. It's up to 71. It tried to get to 72, so I mean it's definitely getting overbought for sure. Who's to say though? I mean, it could now use 70 as a support potentially. Old resistances generally become what? New supports. So yeah, I don't know. I don't generally like putting puts or calls on anything that's kind of broke out, as in like broken out of a resistance and made a new high, just because, I mean, it could have a little pullback and then just keep going forward. I mean, eventually it's going to have a good pullback, test that support, and then keep going, but it's kind of like Shake Shack. I mean, I thought that one was going to pull back for the longest, and we see what happened there. SPY kind of free falling right now. Definitely glad I didn't take a position on that pump. SPY puts yesterday. Not too bad. Not too far out of the money either, which is good. If you put them at the end of yesterday, I'm assuming you're up a little bit on those. See, I like generally I like taking positions usually at the end of the day. One, it gives me something to look forward to for the next day. And two, you're really, really unlikely to use a day trade if you place a call or put or whatever near the end of the day, because what's going to really happen in the last 15 minutes that's really going to make or break your account. You're generally betting on what's going to happen the next day more than anything. It's a little risky, especially when there's such volatility like this. But it's just a good way to, like me, I only have one day trade left this week, so I'm definitely trying to make the best of it. Yeah, it's not too bad. So for one put, it was only $106. Yeah, right now I'm actually looking at calls because, to be honest, like I was saying, at least for the time being, I'm a little bullish on the market, just since we tried multiple times to break 270. Actually, that was the day before, and even pre-market yesterday. They kept trying to break down the 270 support, and I've been saying this for the longest, ever since this market's been kind of crazy. I was like, until we can get above 270 and hold it once it gets tested, then I'll be bullish on the market. And sure enough, it got tested like 5 times on, what was it, Tuesday, it got tested multiple times, stayed above it, kept going up, got tested again yesterday morning. I wouldn't say tested, but close. Got not rejected, bounced off that support and made a high of 272, near almost 273. So honestly, what I want to see now is for it to hold at or above 271. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Today I might just sit on cash because I don't want to force a trade for sure. But but I am kind of leaning towards bullish for the time being. But if it breaks 270, like I keep saying, if it does break 270, which it will eventually, just a matter of when, not if, because I mean the market is still going to go to shit at some point. It's just a matter of when, not if. But once it breaks down 270, then I think 270, the major supports that I see is 270, 260, and then 255. We've mentioned the 255 is the make or break point. I guess we could kind of go over that right now while we're kind of just sitting for the time being. You can see, I drew it right here, you can see every time we had these big panics, it just, boom, shot right back up. Boom, boom, boom. Like, it just will not let it break right around 255, 253, somewhere in there. Just rounding up to 255. It's just a major support level. So what I'm pretty much saying is if we break, like, if we go to, like, say 250, it's like all bets are off at that point. It's like, how low are we going to go at that point? A lot of people don't think we're going to get below that. They think they think right here was the lowest that we're going to get, which, I mean, for like a correction standpoint, it would make sense because that's literally a 12% correction. But a lot of people also think the big one is coming where we see a 20, 30, 40% drop fast. So it's just like, I'm kind of on the fence when it comes to that whole idea, but it's definitely not a matter of if, it's when. I mean, we've had 10 consistent years of growth, so, and the numbers are kind of starting to lean in favor of the bears slowly but surely. Oh yeah, man, if it gets close to 270, you'll be super in the profit. I mean, in all honesty, depending on how much in the profit you get, I would consider selling near 271. I have these trend lines here. This is kind of the wedge that I've kind of seen the last couple days form. You can kind of see, obviously, we had the pullback the last, day and a half, or not last day and a half, but for about a day and a half, we've seen a pullback from the high. And then we bounced again right at or above 270 like we were mentioning, and it's kind of just had this little wedge. It's formed this little wedge. So I'm anxious to see again what's going to happen within this wedge. It looks like we're at least bouncing off of that. It looks like we tested it. Again, just because I drew this trend line doesn't mean it's like 100% right or anything. It's just a general thing that I like to do just to kind of watch the price action and whatnot, and just watch the candles and see what happens. But if we break this wedge, then obviously I'm just going to watch it. I don't generally like putting puts on like SPY or anything like a sector or anything like that, because you're essentially betting against the market, which is generally not a good idea, because overall obviously markets tend to do nothing but go up, generally speaking. Obviously you could do like daily or weekly calls and puts, but I just don't like to bet against the market, in all honesty. I bet against certain stocks, companies, whatever, but when it comes to like SPY or IWM or what else is there, QQQ, I just don't like to bet against them, in all honesty. I don't think I would have good luck with that. Unless if, again, it's like say I was doing a May 18th put or something crazy. Something that was going to be daily. Cisco's the one that, other than SPY, Cisco's the one that I'm really keeping my eye on. You can see why. Obviously had a pretty big sell-off. So I kind of have some alerts set. This is when, if it can quote unquote reverse, what I want to see is it kind of start to form almost like a, not quite a cup and handle, but you get what I'm saying. I want to see it kind of start to curve on back up, reverse, and go on back up. So if it can get past 43.60, I might consider putting like a 1 week or 2 week call at well, I'll place it near the money because I'm betting on it going up to like $45, coming back up, filling the gap essentially. You'll probably see some resistance probably around 44, but if I put it in the money call, say, or even at the money, say I just place one at 43 or 43.50, still got some good chance to make profit, and obviously I'm betting on filling the gap. Well, those 271 calls I was looking at have already jumped about $12 here on this little run. And that's another thing too, is like I'm going to be taking a decent position within SPY. I'm not going to like bet half my account or anything like that, but I'm going to, since they can be potentially day trades, depending on, I don't want it to be a day trade obviously, but if it, say I went ahead and got in right now, for example, even though I'm not, say I got in at, it's at $200 for the May 23rd's 271 call, which is essentially a 1 week call. And say today it runs up to 272.40, then, or even like say above 272, 272.20, 272, whatever, wherever it goes. Say it essentially just spiked up, went green, yada yada yada. Then more than likely, yes, I would sell because, I mean, I don't have like a calculator for options or anything on me, right, like pulled up or anything right now, but you can guarantee, I mean, just this little pump here, it's gone up, like I said, now $13. So imagine how much more it would go up if we went up how much? 2 quarters, about 1/4%. But no, I'm not going to get in right now. Obviously, we're having a pretty big pump right now. So what I was saying is about taking a bigger position is I want to make the day trade worth it in case if it needs to become a day trade. Whereas, say it ran up $20, $25, it'd probably still end up being a day trade because I'm all about covering the profits at the end of the day. And it's having a hell of a pump though. These calls are up literally $20 right now. But I want to maximize it, of course. One thing I'm worried about is it keeps kind of getting rejected right around 272, 272.10. And I look for it to, again, get rejected there just because, for one, it's had a hell of a pump here. It's got room to move on our RSI, which is surprising and encouraging. Yeah, these calls are up $22 now. So if I would have got in on the morning dip, I was thinking about buying 4 positions. That would have been right now about $80, $90 worth of profit. And like I said, I did deposit $1,200. However, they said only $835 or something is available, and the rest will become available within the whole 3 to 5 business day. Bullshit, but. But that was what I was mentioning too yesterday was with playing with a bigger account, obviously I'm going to be a lot more conservative, not wanting to take as big a risk or anything like that. Yeah, see, we kind of just keep getting rejected right now. Again, we're just sticking in this wedge right now. HTZ on the rise. Damn. Walmart reversed big time. They got rejected at 88, just above 87.50. And now they're down. Damn. I was thinking, like I said, I was thinking about playing Walmart for a put, just one put, potentially like an in the money put, just a quick, or even just at the money. I was thinking about like depending on where it was at open. I didn't watch it at open, but if it was at like say 87, do like an 87 put, it'd be expensive. It'd probably be, give or take, 150, 200 bucks, but man, it's crazy. Oh man, the stock market, man. Well, hopefully you all are having a good morning so far. We got 6 of you tuning in already. Hopefully everybody's having a good morning. And if you're new, and I don't know if we have anyone new tuning in, but if you're just wondering, yes, we do this every single morning. So if you're into networking with a bunch of like-minded people, definitely consider hitting the subscribe button below. We'd love to have you here. If you have any questions or ticker symbols or anything like that, just shout them out in the chat there, and I'll definitely try to get to them. Planet Fitness. Woo. Oh, shoot. Let's see. A lot of things just kind of unstraight now. Looks like Cisco's trying to climb back. Yeah, I'm just not forcing anything. Wow, XOP up almost a whole dollar. Gushes up to 42.36. Fitbit's at 523 now. Just taking a look at stuff. Good lord. I was wondering, I saw holding above this SMA on our 1-day chart. Let's see what happens here around the wedge that we kind of have. Wow. Calls are definitely going up in price. Gold is down again. So those 271 calls are up $30 now. That would have been $120 made. Might be one of them days, red to green. I might decide to catch it on the next dip. About to go positive. 10-day just got a green arrow. Positive. That's crazy. And 271 calls are now up almost $40 since I looked at them. They went from down almost 16% to now only down 2.5%. This is the exact push we were referring to this morning too. Cisco's pushing up too. Everything's pushing up right now, it looks like. Walmart's still down a little. Take a look at Cisco. 270 calls up $43. $43 in the money call is $105. $43.50 is $74. $20 total. Wow. I'll just take one call in the money, a $43.50 at $73 on this pullback. They might pull back a little bit more, but that is May 25th, just over a week. So what I want to do is be alerted as soon as it breaks 44. Just one call. Wow. So SPY went from down about 0.25% to up 0.1%. And we're up $2 on Cisco already. That one I'm probably at least holding for the day. Wow, SPY. $271.5 calls we were looking at are now up $45. I look for some pretty strong resistance here, but in all honesty, I think it'll end up breaking. Might see 273 today, in all honesty. Ah. The Dow's only down 6 now. Nasdaq's only down by 0.2, and it was down like 34 this morning, early on. This market is nuts. Price of these calls I'm looking at have dropped how much? Not a lot. $7. But for the position I'm looking at taking, that's a $35 drop. So every dollar you can save on the calls or puts counts. Dollars up at over 0.1% right now. Hopefully we're doing alright. We still got 7 of you tuning in. How are y'all doing this morning? Anyone taking any positions yet? I took just one in the money call. Actually, I think it's at the money call on Cisco at 43.50 for $73. It's up a little bit since I took that position. I think I'm up a few dollars on that currently. I'm looking at a possible entry on SPY for just over a week. I think it's a May 25th call. That would also be I believe, just at the money currently. 272 call. Again, those calls are down about $7 just since I've been looking at them. Just, again, trying to get everything on sale. I wanted to make sure that we weren't just going to keep selling off. We popped above our wedge. Looks like we're going to hold, hopefully. I still think it's going to pull back just a little. Is the only reason why I have not pulled the trigger. Calls have dropped another $1. I'm looking at purchasing 5 calls. So again, every dollar counts when you're taking. The larger the position you take, every dollar counts. Like, just since I've looked now, it's dropped $9. So 9 times 5, that's $45. So you got to look at it from that standpoint as you're taking bigger positions. I mean, that can, for a smaller account, $45 can be a lot, obviously. So looks like we're kind of building a support right around 272.35, 272.40. Now they're up $4. Yeah. Our MACD is a little pretty overextended on our 1 day 1 minute, but obviously that doesn't matter too awfully much. Looks like we might be already getting ready to reverse on up here. They're up $5. Yeah, I just placed a call on Cisco. Actually, I think it's going on back up. In all honesty, I placed one in, at the money 43.50. It's up like 15 cents already just since I placed that. I'm feeling pretty good about it. In all honesty, I wouldn't worry. Depending on when yours expire. How's it going, Neil? By the way, good morning. Good morning. But yeah, depending on when yours expire, I wouldn't be too worried. Look, it's going up quite a bit actually. I'm gonna have to take a look at my position here in a second. After I place a couple of calls here on SPY. I'm just trying to make sure that I think we're reversing, but I obviously want to get it at the best price. They're up $8 each now in like the last 3 minutes. Wow, now they're up $7 each. which is $35 of profit I could have locked in already. Something's just telling me that. Wow. God, I was literally about to click submit too. Shit. Wow. They're already up. How much is that? $14 each, which would be $70 a profit if I wasn't being a little pussy. Damn, I'm fucking stupid. Man, the longer I just sit here, the more it keeps going up, and I'm not making any fucking money just sitting here on my damn toes. I mean, fuck, I've already missed out on 15 times 5, $75 worth of profit. I was obviously fucking staircase building. I don't see why I didn't go ahead and pull the trigger when it was in the 40s. Wow, I'm a fucking idiot. Probably not taking a position now. Fuck that. That shit pisses me off. Fucking $20. That's $100 in profit I missed out on in fucking 5 minutes. Unreal. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I think you'll be fine then for sure, cause yeah, I see it. It's still going up. I can't believe I didn't fucking buy. Fucking might as well exit off because I'm sure as hell not buying now. That's awesome. Missing out on over $100 of profit. Up $11 on Cisco currently, which is 15% profit. Under Armour still being total pumped piece of shit because of an insider buyer. Look for it to come back down at some point. Hertz continuing to get rejected at 18, just what we need, of course. Not. Dude, that's annoying. I can't believe I didn't Yeah, I missed out on over 100 now, like $120 worth of profit because I was being a little pussy on this pullback. So I'm pretty pissed off about that. I was early about to buy 5 calls on it, and for some reason I thought it was going to try to pull back and test my trend line for some ungodly reason. But I did get in on Cisco, and we're up like $10 on that right now. I just did one call on that at the money, but I don't get it. I don't get why I always fucking get in. I don't get in when it's blatant obvious, then I try to fucking run it. I try to chase it, which I'm not doing. I'm not having a repeat of yesterday. Good thing is that it did break 270, 260. That was a strong ass resistance yesterday, I know. As soon as I say that, it looks like it's gonna pull back below 270, 260. Maybe not. Yeah, I'll get there. Especially once we fucking get some clarification on where this market's going. I mean, it's just so touchy. Like, in all honesty, I almost bought a call like when we started coming up here, but then I was like, no, because it might get rejected up here. And then it did slightly. So then I was like, no, I'll just watch it. I'll probably sit on cash. Then it shot up. So when it shot up, I was like, okay, when it pulls back, I'll probably get in. It pulled back. I seen 2 green ones, and I was like, okay, maybe. And then finally, boom, it just shot up on me, and I was like, you fucking idiot. Cisco dropped back down. So now I'm pretty much at break even on that one. Might have a little pullback here, too. We're only up 0.14% on the day, so I mean, it definitely has a lot of room to continue up. Just trying to hold that 270, 260 support now hard, because that was a strong resistance for us yesterday. Ooh. Man. So yeah, Cisco, we're dead on break even still. Oh man. So we'll see. We'll see. Verizon, everything's a little. Walmart's trying to make a comeback too. That's one to watch. That one can definitely come on up and fill the gap once again. Let's check that one out actually. See how cheap calls are or how expensive they are. Where is Walmart? Did I take Walmart out of my watch list? No. Okay. So trade options. May 25th call. Let's see. And pretty much at the money at 85 is $135. I might take one position on that too, actually. Walmart, Cisco, and Verizon's pretty much out because that one, it kind of trades sideways. That's more good for like if you're a seller, like an option seller. I'd probably sell 46 puts maybe. But yeah, as for Walmart, hell, just since I've been sitting here, the price that's gone up $5. A small rally. You were down 0.25%. Now you're almost up 0.25%. I wouldn't call that a small rally. That's a whole half percentage. Maybe. I hope so. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and place just one at the money call on Walmart. I like how it's moving. Just one, just like Cisco. If I can make a little bit of profit the next 2 days on it, I'll be happy. Cisco, we're up 2. Wow, SPY, we're up $70 currently. Whew. What the hell? Up $75. Whew. What'd I say? Oh my goodness. We're up $85 on SPY. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention I bought 5 May 23rd 272 calls. Just in case anyone was wondering. Up $95. Up $100. Up 105. Shit. I mean, it's really not a huge return when you think about it. It's only up 12% right now. But what we were talking about earlier, yesterday, you take a few positions on it. And I mean, it wasn't expensive. My total cost was, okay, my cost was 175 times 5. Yeah, SPY. Yeah, I love SPY, man. I mean, we're going to see a pullback for sure. I mean, it's shooting up big time right now. But, man, I'm glad I actually bought this dip. Imagine if I would have bought this dip, how much up I'd be, though. I'm up $110. Man, I fucking love this shit. Walmart's on the rise still. I'm probably up on that, too. Dude, holy shit. Run, baby, run. Up $140. Up $145. Shit. This is crazy as fuck. Like we were talking about yesterday, you can see how people can play SPY only for a living, especially when it's as volatile as this. Imagine if I bought the dip this morning. Not even the lowest point, say just right here, over a 0.5% difference. Ain't that the old saying, buy the dip, sell the rip? Walmart's on the rise still. Up 155. Wow, up 160. This is crazy. It's probably going to make us very wealthy. Yeah. Eventually. Why do they keep down talking Walmart for buying Flipkart when you know damn well if Amazon bought Flipkart, fucking Amazon stock would be boom through the roof. Everybody would be, oh my god, Amazon's gonna own India now. Oh my god. I just get so sick of everybody writing Amazon's you know what. And they get all butt ass hurt whenever somebody doesn't want to deal with Amazon and picks a different company. Yeah, let's down Walmart for doing something really good. That's a great idea. Shit pisses me off. Like, wham, Amazon can't control the world. Sorry. It's called capitalism. Got 8 of you tuning in. Hopefully you all are doing alright this morning. We ain't doing too bad. We ain't doing too bad. We're doing alright over here. We're up 120 on SPY, up $11 on Walmart. Still break even on Cisco. Cisco's kind of having a little bit of trouble getting back on up. It got close to $44 and got rejected up there, so that's unfortunate. But that one's not gonna expire till next Friday. That one's looking like more of a what's the word I'm looking for? Longer term, at least for how long I hold positions usually. A longer term. Might hold on to it till middle next week possibly, but that one we're holding. Walmart will probably hold at least till tomorrow too. SPY is probably going to be the only day trade of the day. And then at that point, I'm done with day trades for the week. But like I was saying, if you can plan your day trades nicely where, especially with a smaller account, $120, that's about for my account size, roughly close to 10% profit on my account. Right now we're up about 115 on this pullback here, but up to 140. I mean, this thing, it just goes up. So that's the thing too. I have 5 calls, so as it goes up, I mean, you gotta think it's multiplied times 5. TGT wants to offer next day deliveries. Oh, okay. That'd be interesting. But yeah, I mean, I don't mind using up day trades. I mean, if I can get $150, $200 profit in 3 day trades, that's $600 off of 3 day trade. I mean, obviously you might want to use a day trade to cut losses. I did that yesterday with SPY. It took a quick dip, and luckily I sold it off when I did. I don't know how much those calls are up this morning. They were expiring tomorrow, though, which is why as soon as it started diving, I went ahead and cut losses really quick. I definitely made that up, plus a lot just with this one trade alone. But yeah, I mean, people kind of been out of shape about the whole 3 day trades a week, but it's like, it's not that bad when you think about it, as long as you can manage it right. Have a pretty strong resistance up there at 273.10, it looks like. I might go ahead and sell it in all honesty. Nothing wrong with locking the profits. You guys know how I am about that. But we also didn't really have much of a staircase at all. So we'll see. I'll keep it pulled up here just so I don't lose track. Walmart still up on that. Cisco again, still having a little bit of trouble getting going. But really quickly, I just ran out of water. Hopefully nothing crazy. I'll keep my phone with me actually. So hopefully nothing goes crazy while I'm gone. I'm gonna get a water and go use the bathroom really quickly. I'll be right back, hopefully in like 30 seconds. here. HTZ did hit 18. Nice. Nice. Even DBX is up a little bit. Yeah, and it comes back up again a little. I'm definitely probably going to lock the profit. Wonder what those I'll have to check that with those 271.5 calls that I was looking at earlier. What those are worth now. Walmart's going on back up. Cisco still being Cisco. Hertz up there. Take a few more puts. Yeah, I think you can make a little bit of money on a pullback because I do think it's going to pull back eventually. That's why I'm looking at already getting out because I'm definitely no problem with locking profits. I'm just looking to see if we're going to form another staircase or if I'm definitely not going to like hesitate to lock the profits, of course. I'm still up 120 right now. Just looking to see if it just needed to cool off some. It definitely obviously had a huge push up quick. We'll see. I'll keep an eye on it. We're up $17 on Walmart. So overall, we're still up about $142 on those two positions. Cisco still, we're actually down a couple dollars, but nothing really worth complaining about for sure. If we could get like one last push, I'd be super happy. Man, that resistance is strong at 273.10. Was there a previous support or resistance up there? Not much. Ooh, Walmart dropped about a quarter. Planet Fitness is up almost 50 cents. Dropbox is up slightly. SYMC still going up too. Walmart's trying to push on back up too. 85.50 is a little bit of a resistance area there. Seems like a lot of the stock market's hitting some resistance right now. We're not in lunch hour yet either, so. See, man, it's just a strong resistance there. I might regret it, but I'm probably going to go ahead and sell. My profit right now is still $145. I can't complain about that. God damn. Good thing I didn't do that. Now we're up $180. Wow. Dude, this is nuts. 190. What's crazy is our MACD still hasn't even given us a green arrow. That's kind of crazy. RSI is a little high. Man, bears are getting slaughtered right now, I bet. I've been on that side. It's just interesting that the MACD hasn't even. And there's a green arrow. Not that it means much, it's just interesting. Yeah. Spy. I like it. I'm interested in what's going on with our MACD. Our RSI is pretty fucking high still. Obviously, these damn indicators when it comes to SPY lately haven't been an awful lot, but MACD with it still pushing up hasn't even given us a green arrow. That's what I'm interested in. How you feeling about it, Luis? 274. Dude, if we had 274, I probably wouldn't even trade tomorrow. Nah, either way, I'm probably not going to trade SPY tomorrow just because that's definitely my go-to for day trade when it comes to options. But I would definitely at least probably end up selling Walmart, maybe Cisco. Cisco's even back on the rise too, so we're probably up on that. But obviously I can't day trade tomorrow, but especially since I'm definitely going to be selling this. That'll be number 3. I actually can't even day trade again until Tuesday. I can't do any day trades till Tuesday because Tuesday is when that, which one was it? I had a day trade Tuesday. I forget which one it was, which stock, but I did have a day trade Tuesday. Bet the farm on SPY. Hell yeah. Hopefully everybody's having a good morning. I don't know how many of us we got in here. 5. Wow, people sending us my friends are stupid, sending me some stupid text. Oh man, friends are funny sometimes. RSI's chilled off a bit here. Spy my new Bitcoin. Man, I love it, dude. I mean, we're not, like I was saying, from a percentage standpoint, you're not up like crazy. I mean, like right now I'm up about 20%. I mean, that's not bad by any means, but it's, again, the dollar, it's like, I had to invest how much? About 875 in, something like that. So, I mean, obviously, the more money you have, the more you're going to make. I mean, the stock market is still pay to play at the end of the day. It just is what it is. But, it's just crazy. I don't see why we're still talking about Flipkart. That shit was last week. I mean, come on. Literally every time they bring up Flipkart, Walmart drops 10-20 cents. When my girlfriend found out that my money from my car was going into my investing account, she about tore my head off. But now that she sees the money that's coming from it, she's not too sad. Let's put it that way. I was like, fuck, even if I sold it right now at just plus 160, that's more than I was making in a day at any job. Yeah. Yeah, right. No, she's not really too. She doesn't care how it works as long as it makes money. I think that's like most women though, isn't it? They don't care what you do as long as it makes money and it isn't illegal. Every time I get ready to cover profits, it shoots up some more. Doesn't mean I'm getting cocky and holding out. I'm just because I'm actually really getting ready to cover profits. The only thing that's crazy is I mean, looking at our recent chart, I mean, there's not really much of a resistance until again around 274. I mean, I don't know if you want to count this right in here kind of as a resistance or yeah, I mean, I just don't really see the resistance, but we'll see. And either way, it doesn't expire till this one's next Wednesday. Aw, shoot. Yeah, I'll probably be covering here soon too, especially if we go under 273 and start to hold around there. Looks to me like it's going to have some trouble. Looks like we're peaking too. Yeah, it definitely looks like it's peaking. Alright, man. See you tomorrow. Fucking Walmart's came down too. Oh, man. Had a good 2/10 of a pullback yesterday. This could pull back to 270, 260s area. Why would you pay? That doesn't make sense to me. Who would pay $12 for YouTube Premium when you can buy Google Music and Yeah, so I was getting ready to say. I don't get why they're even worrying about charging. Who would pay for YouTube Premium when it comes with Google? At least it has for me. YouTube, well, it's called YouTube Premium now. I think it used to be called YouTube Red. Um, when you use Google Music, which is $10 a month, it comes with YouTube Red. Oh, how's it going? Thanks for subscribing. The Google Music comes for YouTube Red for free. So I mean, it's like $9.99. You're getting both. Who's gonna pay $15 where you can just go get Google Music and get them both for $5 less, and you get both? I mean, that doesn't make sense. Unless if they're now taking that out, I don't know. Hopefully you all are having a good day so far. Yeah, the market's pulled back a little bit. You see Walmart dropped about 40 cents at one point from its recent high. Whole Cisco's still on the rise though. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything, just shoot them out there in the chat. I'd definitely love to chat with you all. So now we're up $13 on Cisco, and we're at break even on Walmart since Walmart came back down a little bit, obviously. I bet we were red on Walmart briefly, but it's going back up too. But overall on our positions we took today, we are green. Cool. Under Armour. It's trying to hang on for dear life. Oh, buddy. We got 4 of you tuning in. Hopefully you guys are having a good morning. Damn. If I would have went ahead and put those calls on NUAN, they'd have been doing pretty good. Walmart's creeping back up. Nice. Up 10 on Cisco, now up 6 on Walmart. Again, Cisco and Walmart, I'm probably gonna hold at least overnight at the minimum. That one, those we might even hold into next week because again, they don't expire until May 25th, which is next Friday. But we'll see. SPY will probably be sold by the end of the day just for a simple fact of not trusting this market overnight. 3M is up about $1 today too, apparently. Did I sell my calls? Actually, no, not yet. Still. We'll see soon if I do or not. But I mean, I'm up enough still where I'm not like worried yet. Like I said, I'm not gonna bag hold. I'm not gonna get caught bag holding or anything. But we're still right in my. I said we could pull back to 270, 260s. I don't see that happening, but we could. Looks like if anything, it's getting ready to bounce again, but we'll see. It's looking a lot like yesterday's chart where we sold off a little bounce, so we'll see. When it does, though, I'll probably go ahead and sell it off at that point. I meant to sell it, I was up 190, and I meant to sell, I hit sell, and it actually did not get filled, so. And then it dropped down to 175, because you can see it happen pretty quick here, but overall, like I said, I'm not worried still. And either way, worst comes to worst, again, those calls don't expire for about a week, so. But I am still planning on getting rid of them today. But not a fortune teller, of course, just going based on recent pattern. Oh shoot, I better mute that. Don't want that horrible company copyrighting, bitching about a copyright on my video. That horrible, who the hell, what the hell, what song was it? I don't even know who the hell sings the horrible song, that's how bad it is. It's this dumbass commercial that keeps on playing on CNBC. I got an email from YouTube actually about it. I'll go ahead and get it pulled up if I can find it. Let's take a look here. Where's it at? Come on, where's it at? It's not showing up in my email now. fine. I'll find it. What song was it? That No One. It's by, who is it, Alicia Keys or some shit like that. It's a horrible song to begin with. I don't even like it. And yet they put like a copyright claim based off of a stupid ass commercial that they're in. Like, I'm like, I wasn't trying to play your stupid shit to benefit me. Like, I don't even like that damn song. And my videos aren't monetized, so why do you give a fuck? I just get pissed off about stupid shit like that, because act like I'm gonna use a song that I don't even like that's in a stupid commercial when I don't like commercials either, obviously. Oh, Cisco up above 44. We're up 16 on Cisco now. But yeah, so apparently I need to be more careful on making sure that none of these little companies get their feelings hurt that I'm playing their music. That blows my mind too, that they would get butthurt over somebody playing their music in a video. Like, if anything, you should be happy and almost giving them money for playing your shit in their video. That's just my 2 cents though. I'm kind of slowing down here a little bit. Still got 5 of you tuning in. Hopefully you all are having a good morning. If we have anyone new tuning in, sorry about that. If we have anyone new tuning in and you're wondering, we go live every single morning for stock market trading, with the exception of probably 1 or 2 days next week, since I'm moving to Dallas, Texas, which is about a 600-mile drive, so I'm not going to be trading more than likely for 1 or 2 days. But I'll definitely keep you guys updated on that whole situation, of course. But if you're into networking with a bunch of like-minded people, definitely consider hitting the subscribe button below. We'd love to have you here. And we also have a Discord chat that you all are more than welcome to join. Everything with me is 100% free. I don't charge to join some stupid group or anything like that. We're just into, again, networking with a bunch of like-minded people looking to achieve the financial freedom dream at the end of the day. So But what I might consider doing for like this afternoon, obviously sell my calls at some point, take the profit and move on. But watch how high it goes, obviously, because knowing me, I always sell a little too early or a little too late, one of the two, either way, off the high. Just watch it and see what happens, and then maybe at the end of the day, depending again how the markets look and everything like that, I might place a put in the afternoon, try to sell it first thing in the morning, or again just kind of see how the market looks overall. We'll see what happens this afternoon and whatnot, but that might be something I'd do. That way it wouldn't take a day trade, and then I'd probably get rid of it tomorrow or Monday or some point whenever there's a red day or a red morning, something like this morning where we had a pullback before obviously catapulting on up. But we'll see. I definitely see the general range of like 274, 270 right now at least. Obviously this market is like super volatile. We literally just dropped 12, 13 cents for absolutely no reason. So we'll see. Cisco, we're up 20 bucks on it. That one looks like it'll hopefully keep playing out. I mean, we might sell that one as early as tomorrow. That and Walmart. I mean, just depends on how they perform today and tomorrow. I mean, if we're up big enough, like right now, we're currently up 26% already on Cisco. It still has a lot of room to gap up, which is what, or not gap up, but fill the gap. I think it's like 46 is how much it needs to fill, so another $2 whole potential to fill. But same thing with Walmart. I mean, we might sell both of those as early as tomorrow. It just depends. Again, I'm not gonna hold them too long and potentially lose that profit. They expire next Friday. We're up $26 on Cisco. So I mean, like our I want to almost cover it already. It's up 35%. But like I said, I know how high it has the potential to go. SPY is obviously my day trade that I'm doing. So just trust your process. Yeah, let's drop for no reason. Still got 5 of you tuning in right now. I hate this moving just sideways bullshit. Plus or minus 10 cents. I mean. Yep, like I said, Called it like clockwork. Said we'd test the 270 260s again. Like fucking clockwork. Not surprised one bit. Hmm. God, I hate the slow part of the morning. It's hard to stay active. Let's see, Cisco still around 44. Where you at, damn it? 44.03. Walmart still pulled back some. Dropbox trying to test 31 again. Oh, I need to use the bathroom again. How is everybody doing? Looks like we still got 5 of you tuning in. Morning's kind of slowed up a little bit. My dog's snoring his ass off. CBS loses bid. What was it? Damn it, went off the screen too quick. Go on, Bears, give it up. You tested the 60s and you failed. Run up to 274 so then I can sell my calls, place some puts, and go about my day. That's about all I'm really doing the rest of the morning, in all honesty. It's just looking to exit the calls, and possibly place a put, and then that's probably it for the day. I mean, I might close a couple of positions, like maybe HTZ. That one, obviously, I need it to still run up a little bit here. It's at 1809. That call, unfortunately, the one I'm still holding is a $19 call. It's pretty much break even still. It hasn't moved all morning since we crossed 18. It might change before long if it keeps rising like it is, but it's still down on just a little bit, but we shall see. We'll see what happens. How's it going, Delman? Good morning, good morning. We placed calls on SPY right before this pop-up. I probably should have sold. We were up pretty much $200. Seeing that it's had a pullback here, but still looking for it to go ahead. And I even mentioned when we started coming down, I said we could easily test the 270-260s. We did. We obviously bounced. So I'm just kind of playing it out, seeing what happens. I still think we're going to hit close to 274 before pulling back, like I was just mentioning. I'm looking to exit today, obviously. It'll be my last day trade of the week. But what I would do then, depending on where it tops out, whatever, today, I'll obviously sell my call, then probably place like a 1 week put, and we would see what happens. Depending on how high it is, obviously I'll place more of an at the money or in the money put. probably like a 274 put, something like that, a 1 week, and then possibly sell it tomorrow or Monday or in general. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what is SPX even at right now? I didn't even think about it. It's at 27.27, almost 27.28. So yeah, I mean, it's almost kind of like yesterday morning when you think about it. We had the quick pop up, kind of came down, went back up, and then in the afternoon we shot up again even further to what? Did we hit above 273 yesterday? I don't think we did we? No, we didn't. But anyways, we had the quick rise in the morning, had some pullback, came back up, retested, pulled back again, and then obviously we know what happened from there. But we'll see. But yeah, I definitely should have. I mean, I tried literally. It touched 190. I went ahead and I tapped out, pressed sell, and it actually did not fill because right as soon as it hit 190, it dropped back down to 175. I went in, canceled it. That's the thing. Robinhood, I mean, that's the thing with doing it on the phone in general is that it moves a little slower. And then by the time that happened, it dropped to 160. So then I kind of just watched it from there. I mean, you can see it happen. Where is it at? I decided to sell it like right in here, and then obviously that happened. The bear is still trying to keep it back though. Bears need to give it up. Not their turn yet. Oh, talking about SPX. Yeah. I mean, they're pretty similar overall. Like I always say, my rule of thumb is just take SPY almost times 10, and then that's what you'll get for SPX. It's not 100%, but I mean, it's pretty close in all honesty. But yeah, bulls are trying to take it back. Bears aren't giving it up. They're trying. Oh. CBS is down 7%, down almost $4. I wouldn't touch CBS right now. I think I have it in my watch list, but right now with just all the drama, fucking just pure stupid shit going on right now, I'll just stay away from it for now. I mean, long-term calls might be a good idea, like June maybe, but ain't no way I'd be messing with CBS right now short-term. Something. Yeah. Yeah, Cisco, we did actually place a one just over a week, May 25th. At the money call, we're up a few dollars on that, up 7. We were up 24 or something like that, 21, 24 at one point. That one I'm probably going to hold at least till tomorrow for sure, but maybe into next week. We'll see what happens there. We also went ahead and placed a at the money call on Walmart. It's down a couple dollars right now since Walmart pulled back. It's still trying to decide what it wants to do. But other than that, yeah, we placed a call on SPY, which is still profitable. Pretty profitable actually. And then, like I said, the call on Cisco, call on Walmart. That's all we did. We're looking to close looking to close the SPY at some point today. Maybe HTZ that we've had for about a week. It expires tomorrow at the bell. I have a few expiring tomorrow, but those will expire however. I'm letting those go till expiration. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Getting ready for halftime report. Yep. Yeah, hopefully we'll go ahead and break through again, kind of like we did yesterday briefly. If not, then I'll just go ahead and cover the profit and move on and maybe place a put. We'll see what happens. Like I said, I just feel like we're at least going to pop back above 273, push near 274, maybe even 273.50-ish. But again, we'll see what happens. Our SMA, we still have room to catch up on the SMA. So, yeah, I kind of see what you mean about the 30s, actually. But, yeah, we could definitely pull back in there for sure. But we'll see. Again, prime example of why you cover the profit instead of betting on what's going to happen. Cisco dropped again. Oh well, we'll see. But yeah, I need to use the bathroom really quick. No one cares. Good God. CBS does seem to have a support right around 50 though, because every time it tries to go below 50, it bounces right back up to 50-30s. So, and last I seen it under 49. I don't remember when. I thought it was last week. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, I'm going to use the bathroom really quickly since I'm going to do nothing but get a little... I mentioned Nike this morning too. Where's it at now? Yeah, based off the recent trend, I was wanting to kind of see how it was going to unfold because based off of the recent trend, I mean, 70 to 60, 7? Between 70 and 67 has kind of been the range. Obviously, it broke above it recently. So, yeah, if anything, I'd be putting like a at the money put, say like or close to at the money, like a $71 put or maybe 72. I don't know how expensive those run right now. I can take a look really quickly. Where's it at? There we go. Nike. So, say you wanted to do a May 25th. A $71 put would run you $66. $72 put would run you $116. Or you could do a 71.5 for $89. I'd probably personally go with the 71.5 just because it's pretty much at the money. But yeah, that might be a good play. You just what was it that's coming up? Dividend. The dividend's coming up here in what was it, like 2 weeks? About 2 weeks, something like that. Yeah, pretty much 2 weeks from today. So I just don't see it pumping up too much more. I think 72. I mean, you see it got rejected before 72. So I mean, yeah, right now might be a good time to play that. Because I mean, it's 1 year all-time high. So Weibo. How's it going? How's it going? Good morning or good afternoon, depending on where you are. Me personally, I don't even know that company. Weibo. Is that the automated cars, whatever you want to call them, the self-driving cars or whatever, or is that the different thing with Google? I don't think I know what that one is. That company. Awesome. SPY is still dropping. Look for it to bounce again. We'll see where it bounces. I'm not worried whatsoever. Mad at myself, but not worried. Good stuff. Yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna, like I said, it might. Delman's probably pretty spot on with the 270, 40s, 30s area. Look for it to bounce again. I think that's actually what we did yesterday. Was we bounced? Yeah, we bounced just below our SMA on our 1-day chart, and then obviously we know what happened from there. So yeah, I think I think we're gonna pull back to like low 50s, 40s now that I'm looking at it closer. But yeah, you can never go wrong with covering the profits. I should have, but I mean the outlook for the rest of the day still looks fairly good for me if I want to sell it today. Social media in the Chinese market. Yeah, see, that's out of my no, that's out of my what's the word I'm looking for? That's like outside of my knowledge. Like I don't know anything about that company, so as always do, as long as you've done your research and the outlook looks good, the company isn't in like a shit ton of debt and losing a lot of money every year. I mean, is there a ticker symbol for it that I can look up on here on TD Ameritrade? But yeah, I mean, as long as you feel good about the company overall, then by all means, I mean, go for it. But yeah, really quickly, I gotta run to the bathroom, and I guess, I don't know, I might get another water, I might not. But either way, I'll be back in like a minute, guys. So it's WB. Let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so they did beat their earnings. So they beat their earnings, it looks like. I don't know. They've pretty much beat their earnings. Got closer, beat their earnings the last 3 quarters, which is good. It's trading sideways, which I like. It looks like it's pretty close to overall support, right around $100. So, I mean, definitely has a lot of potential to fill at least $10. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind it. The only thing is that since the high, it's kind of been trending down, so that's one thing to be wary of. But I mean, it still has potential. Let's look at the news. I mean, nothing really looks bad just off those headlines. But yeah, again, I mean, always do your research, and if it sounds like now is a good time to buy, which it looks like it might be, it's apparently hit lows of under 99 today, and it's already up to 102. So, I mean, it might be a good time to buy, and I mean, this could be like a short-term hold even for like a quick 10% or something potential. I mean, it's up $3 off the low today, so I don't think it's too bad of a buy either way. It doesn't look like it's super volatile or anything. Like just looking at the, let's see, zoom back out. I mean, it had a pretty big sell-off. It's been trending back down. So what I do want to see is for it to start actively trending back up to potentially, again, fill the gap. So what I would do is probably hold out to at least like $105 at least. Maybe like set yourself an alert at 105 just so again you can revisit it. It's not that far from it, but you can like take another look at it and see if it looks like it's going to start coming on back up, filling that gap. Because let's say you waited even till 110, which I wouldn't even probably wait that long personally. But let's say you waited till around 110, say it only filled up to right here, you'll probably have some resistance right around 120. That's still 11% profit potential, 10-11%. So, yeah, that might not be as bad. Again, I always like to wait for confirmation. It does look like it's, so 101. So it looks like it's had these $3 to $4 turnarounds before, and then it continues to staircase down, and you don't want to get caught in that staircase downward pattern. So yeah, like I said, I'll probably set an alert just at 105, take a look at it again, see if there's some sort of confirmation. And I'd wait until probably 105 to 110 before I actually did invest, because then at that point you start to kind of see a reversal. But yeah, it doesn't seem like a bad company or anything. Still got 5 of you tuning in. Hopefully you all are doing alright, having a good morning. Hopefully it'll be a better afternoon than morning, but time will tell. And like I said, for anyone that's tuning in, like for your first time or anything, if you're just wondering like if we do this every single day or something or anything like that, yeah, we go live every single morning, usually at least through about the lunch hour, probably like for the next 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how slow it is. I mean, it's been really slow here the last hour or so. But, yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. But we usually go through about the lunch hour here, so if you're into networking with a bunch of like-minded people, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button below. We'd love to have you here. And be sure to hit the bell icon. That way you'll be notified when we go live so you won't forget. And feel free to join our Discord group chat as well. Always looking to add a bunch of like-minded people into that group. Forgot to turn on that almost. Yeah. Yeah. What was I gonna say? I'm watching how it's reacting right around our SMA on the 1 day chart. I was expecting for it to hold in the 60s, which is it's trying to 50s, 60s area, but I still think we could potentially test the 40s. And what was it? Delman kind of brought that to my attention. He said 230s. I think 240s, low 40s as a possibility. But it's setting up kind of like yesterday, in all honesty. You see, we kind of just slowly we had a push back up, but we slowly kind of just went down and tested our SMA on our 1 day, popped back above it, and then obviously we know what happened from there. We made a new high of the day before consolidating and then selling off to end the day. So we'll see what happens. I mean, it was stupid to not lock the price. Whenever I placed my sell, whenever I was up $190, I should have like placed it 5 or 10 below that. That way it would have gotten filled, because it was super volatile right in this area. Whenever I was selling it, like going up 20, down 20, like I should have placed it like $5 or $10 less at like say plus 180. But I didn't get filled. By the time I went and canceled it, it dropped like another $20. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna kind of hold out here and see what happens. It was literally right in this area. You can see it was just super volatile right in there. But yeah, we shall see. But yeah, it is lunch hour now too, so we'll see what happens. That was what I was mentioning yesterday. It's funny actually that I did mention that yesterday, was that I was going to be a lot more conservative with covering the profits, and then I pretty much choked on them again. And Walmart and Cisco, those I'm probably holding again at least till tomorrow. Maybe even Monday or Tuesday next week. We'll see. Those expire May 25th, so just over a week. About, 5, 6 market days. See, 40s. I'm sure the bears are thinking that they're taking it back down. Boop. Just below the SMA, and then reject. Yep. Like Delman was even saying, look for SPX to test 2723 before going ahead and bouncing again. Pretty strong support. That's probably why he said 272.30s because of SPX pretty much being multiplied times 10. Is that one candle? Yeah, shit. It's weird, HTZ still rising, but my call still hasn't moved in price. Are people really still buying Shake Shack near $60? Still trading at like 18, 19 times, maybe even more, times their earnings. No. That's nuts. Oh shoot. With that being said, I think my girlfriend might be taking early lunch today. I'm gonna message her really quickly about that. Because we had some barbecue yesterday, so if she's gonna head home, I'll need to get that all warmed up, but I'm not saying shit about that. Wow, XOP up $1.38 on the day. That's interesting. That might be one worth willing to put puts on, depending on where it goes today. Like I said, I'm pretty bullish on oil, but man, 42 was a pretty strong resistance for a while, man. We just busted through that big time today, the last day or two. So, depending on how expensive them puts are, I'm assuming they've gone down a lot in price. Let's just take a look for shits and giggles. XOP. Let's say you wanted to put some puts on it. Let's say May 25th puts. Let's say you want to do around at the money. So a 43.50 put would run you only $68. They're down 55% on the day. If you wanted to do a $43 put, that'd be $47, $44 put, $95. The $44 put's probably pretty safe, in all honesty. But it could definitely keep on going. So like I said, I'll be keeping an eye on that one. I might place a 1 week put on that as well. I'm just based off of, again, Planet Fitness just broke even. Just because, again, based off recent trend, usually it has a big day like that. Usually a day or two after that, you have a pretty big drop too, at least recently. Financials just broke even too, which is XLF for those of you that don't know. I love just like XOP, XLF, XLE. I think even SPXL too, SPY obviously. I just love the ETFs, especially when it comes to options. They're a lot less riskier than putting, say, calls and puts on stocks. Like, I really think, in all honesty, when it comes to putting puts and calls on stocks, the only time that I'll really do it is earnings season. Other than that, it'll probably be mostly like the ETFs. But yeah, apparently she is on her way home. Or about to be on her way home, it sounds like. So with that being said, I guess I will hop over to Discord. For those of you that are in there, if you guys want, like I always say, if you want to, by all means, it's in the description box, one of the first couple links down there. Totally free. All it does is ask for like your phone number to make sure you're not like a robot or whatever. It doesn't like spam your text messages or call you or anything like that. All it does is send you a verification code, and then you're just right in. And like I said, I'll be in the voice chat in there with you guys for a little while, and probably again near the bell. So yeah, if you want to hop on over there, I'll probably go ahead and hop in there while I'm like getting food ready and whatever, and letting the mud out because he just woke up. But yeah, hopefully you guys are staying green out there. We're still up on SPY. We are up on Cisco again. Walmart, we're down a bit. You can see Walmart's come down quite a bit actually, under 85 big time. But like I said, those Cisco and Walmart were probably holding at least for a day, if not 2 or 3. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, like I said, we're staying green overall on our positions for the day. And I'll let you guys I'll let you guys know tomorrow. Obviously, whatever happens with SPY and those other positions, or if I even take any more. I don't think I will, because I mean, I only have $142 of buying power left today, which I mean, you could do a little bit with that, but not a whole lot. So either way, I'll let you guys know. But again, can't thank you guys enough for all the support. And like I said, if you're new and into networking with a bunch of like-minded people, for one, don't be afraid to ask any questions, not even just to me, but people in the chat, or shout out ticker symbols or anything like that. Definitely always willing to break those down for you guys to the best of my ability. But yeah, again, and if you like the stream, definitely make sure to smash the like button. I can't stress enough how much I appreciate the support. But until next time, guys, keep on going out there making those profits, covering your profits, and achieving some financial freedom this year. And I will see you guys either over in Discord here in a few minutes or on tomorrow's stream. Take it easy, guys.